Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 6, 5 topics of life. And it's a bit different this week. Lawsy, Jones, you eat your heart out. And thank you to the New South Wales Health Department. We're bringing you live from hospital. Can't tell which hospital, but let me tell you, as they say, good afternoon to my great man Sparty. It's a view straight over top of Sydney Harbour.
It's outstanding. Good afternoon, mate. I came here today and I've been visiting you the last couple of days and I'm trying to think something's wrong with me so I can get admitted. Never lived in a house with a harbour view. River, harbour, green. It's beautiful, isn't it? We've got a building site in front of us. It's got everything. There's something here. I mean, it's a lot to be said for getting crook, really.
It certainly is. And the reason that we are at the hospital here is that a lot of people thought that I might have been in hospital, but it's due to the help that I've been giving on 5 topics of life, being Dr. Ritchie, the New South Wales Health Department, and given me an honorary doctorate. Yeah. And I'm going to be regarded as Dr. Ritchie as we move forward. But what about last week? The CUBs, very popular, not Carlton United breweries. We're talking about the catch-up bays in the...
What it does, and
supermarkets.
What I'm finding now that we're at episode 6, we're tapping back into the people, and it's just the little things that bother people, isn't it? And it's little things like that you can't just be yourself. You've got to be. First, are you going to get a test here, or first interruption? This was going to be a real test of professionalism. Catch-up page, yeah. You were tapping into it.
Here comes my girl. She's going to take my blood pressure.
Okay, we might do this. We might just keep this rolling.
You might be high because of what you're doing.
No, you're right. You take my blood pressure.
Yeah, you just got
5 topics of life.
What's your name?
Marinette.
She's our special guest.
Yeah, this is a podcast we do. Yeah.
Oh.
So you're going to be superstar, Marinette.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Just
I give her my job.
I'll just describe what's going on. We'll go down to the sidelines with Sparty now. Currently the big fella's getting blood pressure taken.
Yeah.
And there's a very impressive machine here brought to you by Welch Allen. Good. If I was going to buy a blood pressure...
Don't forget to put my finger out.
Just put his finger out and had something clipped on it. Lucky.
This one's for, of course.
Yeah. Middle finger, that's the...
And then she...
No, that's not the middle finger.
Yeah.
That's a...
And then she does my temperature in my ear.
And now he's getting something shoved in his ear. Did that have an electric shock in it? Because he jolted.
35.7?
Guess.
35.9.
35.9. Ah.
Well, you're $1.01, 35.7.
Yeah, I thought it would be 35.7.
Yeah. Now, let's have a look at his blood pressure. Now, what's happening at the moment? The top number, 200. Look at that, it's like Lotto. 208, and that's 7.
Yeah, it's still going up.
Oh, no,
Then
look
it
at that.
comes down now.
Yeah, doesn't know what it's doing. Are you sure this is a good machine?
Wells is not good.
Yeah, you had ordinary contact. That's what that was. Rookie error. Okay, 180. That's good. You happy with that? Up top?
I'll wait until the boss looks at me and tells me it's okay.
No, it's still going. There's Welch and Allen, I tell you what.
I'll be a lot calmer. I reckon my blood pressure will be down because I just visited that little room in there for the first time in 4 days.
Oh!
And we'd like to apologise.
No wonder your head gone smaller. It was bigger during handover.
I'd like to apologise in advance to the plumbing company that are currently on their way.
I didn't even do anything about it. I was looking forward to give you the enema.
Oh, this is unbelievable.
I didn't want the enema.
Surely you just didn't say you were looking forward to giving him an enema. They don't teach you that at school.
Perfect.
Oh, look at this.
Not yet. You're making this machine confused.
You've got to be quiet, I think.
I'm quite relieved.
Getting low. Jesus, you're healthy.
Are you giving us an update, Sparty? All right, come and give us an update.
Yeah, you're in the nervous 90s at the moment.
The oxygen and
down at 80,
pulse
81.
rate.
Pulse rate's outstanding, 77. That's unbelievable from what I know. What's that percentage thing at the bottom there?
It's the oxygen level in the brain.
Oxygen level.
94% oxygen level in your brain.
94, 95. It's supposed to be sitting at 95 and above.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's only around
96 now.
You just hit 96.
Your blood pressure is high.
My blood pressure's high. It was a lot higher about 8 minutes ago before.
What was it?
Well, when I was in there.
170, 175.
Is that all right?
It's still all
Something
right.
to work on.
It's still all right. Within still the normal range, but it's high.
Okay.
Are you on medication?
Yes, I'll work on that for you when you come back next time.
Yeah. How long until you're back? Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank Marinette. Outstanding work.
Thank you. Yay!
I've met some
That's
nurses in my
all,
time.
the size of your head now.
Yeah. How good's that?
So good.
She's very funny.
Thank you. Just in case you're in any doubt, Richie's now getting sledged by nurses. There you go. So, after that little interruption, catch-up bay is very popular. It's just helping people out with the little things in life. That's all it is.
Well, you got any good topics for this week?
No, I got nothing because I wasn't prepared. There's probably something.
Can I tell you, I got a...
We're going to talk about... because this is a truncated version, and I thought to myself, why don't we just go freestyle? But there was Mr. Ives who sent us something. He's a very good fellow, Mr. Ives. He's been with us right from the start. And you remember in the Seinfeld episode where they're talking about feels, like the best hours that you like in the day, or the ones that go quickly. And personally, my favourite hours of the day, I don't know where you stand, Richie, what would be yours?
My favourite hours?
Yeah, of the day. Like if you had to get just 1 hour, a 1 hour slot.
10 to 11 at night.
Really?
Yeah, big fan.
I'm always asleep. Easy asleep by now.
No, I'm awake.
What do you do?
Form.
Yeah.
Walking around the house.
Just yourself, just a bit of quality time on your own?
Oh, my oldest daughter's awake. She doesn't go to bed till midnight.
Really?
Yeah, my youngest daughter's actually staying awake a lot later now doing the homework.
Really?
Yeah, my oldest daughter's always awake.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so 10 to 11. No, I'm much more... I reckon my prime hour would be 10 till 12 a.m.
That's 2 hours, mate.
Did I say I meant 11 to 12? Sorry. 11 to 12. And the reason that that's my best is that the day started, you know, everyone's doing what they need to be doing when you've got employees. It's just that little moment when you have to take a little reflection. Just go,
a gentleman called Blake Ryan sent me this, a topic for 5 topics. He said, what's the go that we can drink 10 beers in a session, half pace, but we couldn't drink 10 coffees or teas or Cokes?
Yes, or water. I don't drink all water.
Oh, I can drink...
Could you drink 10 schooners of water?
Yeah.
In how long?
I drink those 2 litre ones and I drink 2 of them, like, sitting at my desk in the night. I enjoy them.
Now, when you're awake at 10 to 11?
It's water.
Yeah, but you'll be coming out, man. Straight through the system.
Oh, you know, that's one thing there's one for the gentleman out there. How many, if you have a drink, like the people that I've drank with over the years have always been amazed that I seem to have a wonderful constitution for the bowel in that
bowel or the bladder? The
bladder, that I can drink 8, 10 schooners and not have cracked the seal, as they like to say.
Really?
Yeah.
No, well, that's not me. If I'd had that many, 1, I wouldn't be able to talk. 2, wouldn't be able to aim, and 3, so how many? 8 to 10. That'd be.
Well, nowadays at a Sydney hotel, at 8 to 10,
that'd be 9 visits.
You need to be on a good wage.
Yeah, that'd be 9. That'd be 9 visits for me. What's he suggesting, Blake? Is this former jockey Blake? Is it?
Yeah,
I've met Blake.
Yes.
Blake, yeah. And what's he suggesting? That he's no good or he's champion?
He's been off the drink.
Right.
And he goes out and he has 2 waters. He said, I'm bloated, yet I could have 8 schooners.
Yeah. Using the word bloated with a man's not really.
Oh, I use that word. Yeah. It wasn't him. I just said
you're using the word bloated.
I live in a household of 3 women.
I know you do.
They're bloated a lot.
But I've always associated the word bloated. We might just go pumped up, puffy boy,
puffy shirt,
puff man.
I don't want to be a pirate. I don't want to be a pirate.
I don't know, Blake, can't help you. You got anything to offer him there?
No, I've got nothing to offer him. I'll make an observation.
Yeah.
So when I first got here on Thursday, when I was in emergency, and I honestly don't remember Thursday.
No, you wouldn't, because what did I text you about 6:13?
I had drugs all day.
Yeah.
The ambulance officer said in the 25 years she's been there, she said, I've never used as much. She never used all of her drugs in her bag to get someone comfortable before they could be moved, and I still was in an awkward position.
Yeah, it's no good, is it?
I've got to send a cheerio to Billy Young, former Wallaby, who, with my wife on Thursday, they were the people, because I was meeting Bill for a coffee on Thursday morning, and him and my wife arrived back home after my call and found me, let's just say, as I came into the world,
prone,
laying on the ground,
nude,
and could not move. My wife put your boxer shorts on prior to the ambulance arriving.
We can kind of joke about now because you're a little bit on the mend. What position were you actually in?
Flat down, face down on the ground, couldn't move.
Like spread out like a starfish?
Oh, not a starfish, but bushka.
Right. And
you could come up between my legs and back and give me a tickle.
I was just going to say that if you walked in the front door, what would you have been of the bedroom? What were you met with?
No, my head was the
head first.
Head first.
That's probably a good thing. Yeah.
It was.
But some things you can't recover from, as in visually.
I couldn't move.
No, I know you were crook, but others, there would be some things that you see and you can't unsee them.
Look, Billy Young sent an invoice yesterday through for the counselling that he went to on
Mate,
Friday.
the amount of money we spend at his pubs, he aged a few. He's a good fella, isn't he?
He went to counselling, but it was an experience. But then I come to the hospital, and wonderful nurses. I did have them all laughing.
Yes, that was
a lady comes around, they do surveys. They must admit, I've never seen a hospital do so many surveys. And I just said, mate, I said, no, I've got no interest, please. I just want to lay here. Anyway, on Friday night, the lady said, is everything okay? I said, no. I said, earlier today, I said, a person here was yelling at me. I said, I found it very awkward. Oh, well, I eyes it up and she got her pen out. She said, what does she look like? I said, oh, she's about 5'5". I said, kind of little bit reddish type brown hair and this. And she said, does she work on this floor? I said, I don't think she works here. She said, oh, do you know it? I said, oh, yes, my wife.
was Kay here at the time?
No, Kay wasn't here, but all the other nurses. But the lady else, she just...
Do you reckon they're doing the point when she walks in there? Because they've all heard that.
That's the one.
Hey, Janelle, here she comes.
Where'd you get Janelle from?
I don't know. It's a good name.
I remember one Janelle.
Cole Chisel wrote a song about
Janelle Elford.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Is that a swimmer?
Bloody oath. Coached by the great Dick Kane. Michelle Ford was coached by Dick Kane. Susie Moroney.
Did she win gold, Olympic gold?
Pretty sure she did.
Commonwealth gold.
No, Michelle Ford won Olympic gold. Janelle Elford might have just won Commonwealth gold.
Yeah, Cole Chisel wrote a great song about Janelle. You know how much you love your music and artists and all that.
Who's Cole Chisel?
Yeah.
Was Jimmy Barnes and Cole Chisel?
He was for a while.
Okay, yeah, I got that right.
Yeah.
For those people out there, I'm not a music buff.
No.
And I'm happy to admit that I'm not a music buff. I don't...
Good singer, though. I like it when you sing. It's always good. Now, mate, you know how in the last couple of weeks, just someone will come and visit you. I've been very loyal the last couple of days and come and, you know, had a chat with you and looked at the view and drank coffee and ate 3 biscuits and stuff like that. Do you reckon these glasses make me look brainy now that I'm wearing it? It's been about 3 weeks.
I think they make you look younger.
Younger, do you?
Yeah, I do. Spuddy's wearing glasses. I think it makes you look younger.
Do
you look like half a Gordon.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
You look like you could be the father of the Herminator.
Right. Yeah, okay.
You know, out of
what was he?
American Pie.
American Pie, yeah. No, that's all right. I'm happy with that. Shermanator. That's why you have me. You dropped the S. And because while I've been coming to the hospital, because today it's a bit different because I'm in casual wear, but yesterday I was dressed reasonably okay. I thought someone was going to approach me for a diagnosis.
I was going to ask you to change the locks on the door, switch to the other side.
That's when I had the work clothes on. But yesterday I was sort of smart casual, as they describe it. And I thought I was going to be approached for someone to take, can you have a look at this rash, or can you help me out? And I just feel as though if I didn't have the glasses...
You had to put a white coat on for that. Then they might have asked you. Or a stethoscope around your neck.
Oh, that's a given. Is there one in here?
No.
They don't need the mouth of the do they?
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Anyway, what else? What's been your highlight of staying here, other than the view?
I'll be honest, and I've never been one to whinge about food.
No.
But the food's shit.
Yeah.
So it's just around.
I saw one of the offerings, and I was on Thursday when you were.
I'm lucky that I don't live far from here. My wife and children have bought food over.
Yeah.
But,
what are they? Subway?
They bought a Subway over once. My mother and father bought up a ham sandwich today.
What, just straight in ham?
Dad went up the road, bought a loaf of bread, and cut the ham up, and told me he was here for about an hour. Probably told me 63 times that he made it.
First time he's ever made it.
No. That's his forte.
Well, hang on.
He doesn't have things on it.
Barbecuing.
No. He either puts Devon on it or ham on it. He doesn't put 2 things on it. I said, where's tomato? He said, God, can't you just be happy with one thing?
So he's gone up as well. So he's gone. You've given him the compliments. Devon and sauce. How was that?
He hadn't spoke to me for a minute. Then Chris Waller called in, and then he spoke to him for
he would have brushed him.
45 minutes. I was lucky to be here.
When you were growing up with your Devon and sauce sandwiches, did Helen buy the Devon already sliced, or buy those tubes where you sliced it yourself?
No, we had both, but mainly sliced.
Like
we used
the really thin.
Yeah, we used to get it from the butcher.
Yeah.
While I was eating my raw sausages and my frankfurters.
Frankfurters I can kind of live with. The whole raw sausage thing, I'm not.
Same thing, mate.
No, it's not the same. Don't get on it.
You know the frankfurters have been cooked already.
Yeah, the frankfurters I can kind of understand. It's the raw sausages. It's just weird, man. Anyway, so what? You'd go the thinners. You'd buy them already cut.
Yeah.
And
remember, there's 4 boys.
Yeah, well, we had 3 boys. And did you just put the sauce in the middle and do the roll up? Does that have to be in a sandwich?
Sauce on the bread, Devon on top of them.
So you never just went
one
to Devon?
piece of bread. We didn't have two pieces of bread. We weren't going that good.
This would have been you in your PC heating days, pre-cooling sauce.
Yeah. I was never.
You've only come on board
recently, 6 months ago.
Yeah, Greg, your mate, is he back now? Listen, we've got to talk about this. Your biggest fan.
Greg Moore.
Yeah. I got a message saying...
I unfollowed him.
I know you did. And he said to me, is everything okay?
Well, my pet hate on social media is people, and a lot of people do that work with the same joint, like, just say you and I work together, and I tweet, oh, great work, Smarty, you're the best at doing this, you're the best at doing that.
I see.
And it's my pet hate. Like, the media's the worst at it. The media's the worst at it.
Yep.
Someone working at, say, Channel 10, rapping another person at Channel 10, Channel 7,
I see what you
the
mean.
television.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
It does drive me mad, but there's some things that I love rapping people too.
Yeah.
But there's one bloke that Greg just constantly raps, and I know that the bloke's got no idea. So eventually I just had to teach him a lesson. I just unfollowed.
Right.
And if he hasn't taken that as on board, he'll find out next weekend or the week after.
Yeah, because I don't know. It's obviously something to do with dancing, because Greg loves the flamenco. He's very good at it. And there was someone from a flamenco studio rapping another. Is that what it was?
It was, rapping another flamenco dancer.
Flamenco dancer. You ever done any dancing of any note?
I have.
Because you hear the break dancing is going to come into the...
I danced with a great friend of mine, Nathan Berry, beautiful man who passed away at too young a age. His brother Tommy's the twin brother Tommy, the jockey.
Didn't know they grew up in Moorebank until fairly recently. Good people.
Yes.
You're from Moorebank.
Beautiful people, his mum and father. But I danced Swan Lake with Nathan.
Oh, I've seen this footage at the kids.
Yeah.
I was talking earlier about things that you see that you can't unsee.
Mm.
That's probably one.
I was backstage and Nathan's out dancing first in the Robin Hood outfit.
He nearly pulled it off.
And,
so I've got to say.
Well, that wasn't. Hey, that's a bit.
No, on the stage.
And I thought to myself, people are laughing at him.
Yeah.
He's 48 kilos in a Robin Hood outfit.
Yeah.
I was 130 in a tutu.
Yeah.
So I thought if they're laughing at him, I said, I'm in trouble here.
But what about Nathan? Because there was, let's just say, he was in tights.
He was. So was I.
Do you think there was a bit of, professional dancers and other bit about this? They wear a cup, like protector. Cricket. You you play cricket? Yeah.
There was no cup there.
Really?
No. That was all.
How does he ever get down to
That was all
48 kilos?
toggage.
How does he ever get down to 48 kilos?
It was all toggage from Nathan.
Oh, gee. All right, look, listen, we're just about at our time limit. This has been fun. Anything more?
I've got to do these shows more often on painkillers.
Perhaps we should just do them on site. Look, I'm going to call this an outside broadcast. I think that's what you call it in the game.
Thanks for everyone that's coming to. We've had a lot of people call in and call past.
We'd like to thank the good folk.
Your mate Roy.
Roy Hanley.
Roy Hanley.
Can't he find it?
He'd be rapid. But he hasn't done a outside broadcast with outlook like this.
You know what? This will get back to him. So, and we'll find out, won't we? Whether he has. Anyway, all right.
It's a magnificent outlook.
It is great, and we won't do this. We won't do the Seinfeld this week. We'll just give that a miss because Richie started.
What Seinfeld are we going to do?
We're going to do one about someone.
What Seinfeld character would you trust as a doctor?
Jeez, you got me on the hop here. Frank Costanza.
No, I'd trust.
Because he'd tell you what's wrong with you, mate.
I'd trust Peterman. You could have an awful diagnosis, but he'd dress it up.
It'd be poetic.
He'd dress it up. But he'd be methodical and he'd be precise.
And you'd have to go and look up all the words he said,
exactly.
But you'd know. Both of him and Costanza, Frank Costanza, you'd both know where you stand.
J. Peterman.
No one would want to sugarcoat that.
J. Peterman. No. What did Elaine put on the front cover?
Well, was it there a nipple? No, that was a Christmas card.
That was a Christmas card. The sombrero.
What was the name of it? It was a sombrero, but it's a special name. What was it called?
Almost drove the company broke.
I can't remember what it was.
Remember when she brought Morty in? Morty worked it.
They were going to do the.
Then she put the meeting on at 5 o'clock. Morty said, "How long are you going to work with me?" I've got to go get a painkiller.
All right, Emma. It's been great. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you next week.